is happening, everybody? I've been waiting for this one. In honor of. Let me load that down. In honor of the end of the year, and I made a promise on Patreon, for this week, I'm going to be replaying, or trying to replay, one of my all time favorite games. This is Star Control 2. What I consider to be one of the best games ever made, and has certainly been a fan favorite for a lot of gamers. Trying to keep the music from playing here. Now, more specifically, this is the Urquan Masters. This is the freeware version of the game that's been available for years now. The reason I'm playing is that not only does it work on most modern most modern PCs, but it allows me to play the 3DO version of the game, which featured enhancements to it compared to the original PC release, by the fact that it came out a few years later. So we're going to be taking a look at this one now, and if you haven't had a chance, on Game Wisdom I post a podcast I did with series creator Paul Ritchie III, as well as Fred Ford. And there currently are a few spiritual sequels and such in the works, but it's a little bit tricky what's going on at the moment. But with that said, I'm going to switch over to my 360 controller to play a game from, I think, 1991 or 1992. Oh yeah, come on game, don't crash on me now. Before I forget, I did lower the in-game sound. We'll see how that works. Alright, everything looks good. Let's do this. I do wonder if I'll get in any copyright trouble for playing this game. Yay, freeware. Let me see. I'll have to get used to these controls once again. Go. Hey. So, Star Control 2, if you missed my Dissecting Design on it, is one of the first examples of an open world space adventure game. First Star Control was simply for a battle melee option. I'm trying to get these controls working here. Turns that off. Can't even turn that off. I may have to play this instead of my keyboard. Yeah. This could be a little bit tricky, folks. It's never easy playing a game that's over 2 years, or I'm sorry, almost over 20 years old. Let's see, if I can't get Zoom to work. Alright. Hate to do this to you guys, but we're gonna have to mess around with this for a little bit. Pay no attention to the black screen. I thought everything's set up from when I last played it, and apparently I did not. Oop. 1 second. Gotta load the game back up. It's one of those games that's not on Steam. Let me see, maybe I can adjust the controls. Can't even use the mouse for the in-game. Let's see. Let's try that. WSAD. down, left, right. What am I going to use for weapons here? The fun part is I'm going to have to, even with these controls, it's still going to be tricky to get everything as I want it to be. Down, left, right. Maybe I can do something here. Up, down, left, right. Hopefully this will work. That should all be set, so I'm not sure why it was giving me trouble. Escape is B7, got that. Up, down, left, right. Nope. Let's see when you get this to actually work. Also, while I'm here, I am using actual movies, right? Alright, game. Let's try this again. Once it's all been set up, we shouldn't need to worry about messing with it anymore. Right. There's that. Why are you not working, game? I think the game is playing with me here. Also not sure if anyone's even watching this live right now, which is great. The one command I needed to do, and it doesn't seem to be working. Let's see. Alright, well, I'll mess with that in a little bit. Let's actually play this game and see what's going on. Hopefully it's actually streaming too. We have returned to Earth after a very long time. And we're in for a shock.
Attention, interloper. Heed this recorded message. This drone vessel speaks with the voice and authority of Urquan. You are trespassing within Urquan space. This world, Earth, may not be approached for any reason, nor will hostilities against our orbital platform be tolerated. In addition, your ship does not respond to standard hierarchy identification transmissions, and is therefore deemed to be independent. This is not permissible. Only subservience shall be tolerated. This drone now leaves to inform the Urquan of your transgressions.
Oh, those 90s voiceover, right?
You are commanded to remain here and await the arrival of the Urquan. Disobedience will be punished.
Alright. I'm trying to get the command.
Are remanded to remain.
Let's see. There we go. What I'm going to be doing to speed things up will be going through the text options. Just because if we don't, there's a good like 10 to 15 minutes of text that are going to be coming up soon. Now, the guy on the space station is going to give us some quests to do, which I'm going to try and complete first. This is our screen to let us know about the hazards and stats of the planet or moon that we're going to be visiting. So the real threats are going to be the lightning bolt, what looks like a seismograph. I think there's a few others as well. There we go. For this, we want to be grabbing resources that we're going to take back to our base. That. And we gotta be careful about our fuel. The more fuel we use up, we'll come back to bite us later on. If you lose your lander in the first solar system, you're pretty much in trouble. Take that. How it works is that the resources are categorized into different types, as you can see here. We always want the most exotic. Now there is one more thing we want to do before we head to the space station. This is really bothering me that I can't get the zoom working. What we're doing is we're going to head to Mercury and get some radioactive material. And this is the game's essentially extended tutorial. We'll also have a combat one in a few minutes, and then after that we are free to explore the vastity of space. And don't worry, we'll be doing something about our thrusters and turning radius. Probably first thing, once we start getting some resources. Now, this is telling me that there are threats. The seismograph being 3, meaning we're going to expect some trouble. Let's see if I can maneuver this. Oh. A fire. Hey. And earthquakes to deal with. Right now, my goal is to get the radioactives and the gold. I'm gonna be extra greedy. Oh, took one hit. That's all we need to complete this first part of our quests. And if you're wondering what happens on Earth, you guys see the mouse when I'm moving it around? Earth is locked up in a force field, which we will not be accessing for quite a long time.
Attention, unidentified space vessel. I am Starbase Commander Hayes of the slave planet Earth. Our hyperwave broadcast is extremely weak. situation critical. Energy cores exhausted. Scanners and deep radar are non-functional. We cannot identify your vessel. Are you the scheduled hierarchy resupply ship? Repeat, are you the resupply vessel? Look, I don't know who you are or why you're here, but right now the only thing I'm worried about is saving the lives of 1,900 men and women aboard this starbase, and right now you're our only hope. I can't keep the transmitter on too much longer. We need the power for heat and air, so if you don't have any radioactives on board your vessel, please get some and bring them back here before it's too late. I couldn't quite make it out, Cap. I couldn't quite... We're initiating transfer of radioactives, Captain. Now, as soon as our engineers can refit the energy cores... There, that's much better. Power ratings are climbing. Life support is coming back into the green. Deep radar systems and sensors are now online, and I can scan your vessel. What the hell kind of ship is that? Just who are you, Captain? Star Control Science Mission, huh?
At this point, I'm going
Captain,
to be using the text here just to allow us to skip through this a little bit quicker. So if you guys want to read it, it's right up there on the screen.
You know...
There you go. Yeah, this is the one that's a big one, so I'll let you guys read that.
I'll be darned. All these years we've been listening to their incoherent broadcast, and we never even guessed. Captain, listen closely. Long-range sensors show a ship closing on this station fast. Our computer identifies it as Ilrath, Avenger class. I think you've got a fight on your hands, Captain. Your best bet is to wait until you have point-blank range. Captain, it's jamming our signal.
Alright, it's time for our first bit of combat.
By the fetid breath of the Dark Twin Kazan, a human and an alien starship. How fascinating. When I intercepted that Urquan drone and learned that an unidentified starship had approached Earth, I never expected to find such a remarkable vehicle in the hands of a human. Humans are prey animals, weak and helpless. But here is a human in an armed starship, and therefore in direct violation of the oath of fealty. I am sure our masters, the Urquan, will punish Earth most severely for this treachery when I present them with the twisted wreckage of your ship and your many charred corpses. I have no fear of you, feeble...
Alright, again, we'll just skip through that. Dogora and Kazan should be familiar to anyone who's following Paul and Fred on Twitter. Alright. Get away from me.
What a beautiful sight!
There we go.
A sensible plan, Captain.
There you go. Let's go with this.
Very well. From this day forward, we're the concordance of alien nations. Now, Captain, I expect the configuration process for the starbase to take at least 2 weeks, so let's get to work.
Alright, there's one last thing we really need to do in the...
I have good news to report, Captain.
Yeah, this is another part that I'll let you guys read the text while I'm talking. There's one last thing we need to do on Earth, or in the solar system. We're going to gather a few resources from some of the various moons. And we're going to meet a fan favorite in a few minutes. There we go.
Certainly, Captain.
Let's see.
What app? Which group? Okay.
These are all the races from the
The
original.
Shofixti are a race of intelligent...
There's quite a bit of interesting characters in this game. And again, we could spend a lot of time going over this.
Sure. Fine.
So I'm going to offload the rest of the stuff that we found.
The more minerals you bring us, Captain.
Thank you.
Be careful.
And now we're basically given free reign to explore. So what I'm going to do first is refill one person who got killed. If I wanted to, we could build additional cruisers, but ideally I won't need them. And if I do need them, it means I'm in deep trouble. Alright. Now we are free to customize our ship however we see fit. Dynamo units give us more power for combat. Weapons, self-explanatory there. And the landers are going to be very important. Like I said, if I lose my first lander right now, or in this first part, I might as well just restart the whole thing, or reload a save. I give myself another gun. But for right now, the most important thing is to get this ship to the point where it's comfortable to fly. So I'm going to add some turning jets. And one more, that should be good. I will eventually be filling this whole thing up, but now I need fuel. Because the only way we're going to make it out of the system is we need that fuel. Alright, it is time to begin our epic journey. As you can see, we now know where the Ilrath are. One second. I'm trying one last mad attempt to get this zoom. There we go. Working. Minus and plus on the numpad, of course. I think we all knew that, right? But the map itself, when I talk to Paul and Fred, is procedurally generated. Now obviously our system is not, but for everything else, it does make use of procedural generation. The color of the stars, I think, denotes the temperature of the solar system, which will determine difficulty and what resources we'll find. There's also, for the discerning eye, there is one solar system that is only available, I think, 2 weeks a month, or even just 1 week a month, somewhere, I think, in this area. And if you find it, it's supposedly a treasure trove of resources. So keep your eye on this map, folks. If anything looks out of place, let me know at some point, although it'll probably be too late for those of you watching this recorded. Now, obviously, we go into this area, we'll be fighting the Ilrath. But what I'm going to do is probably head south and kind of slingshot our way. The idea is I don't want to use up more fuel than it would cost me to make a return trip. So with 30, safely I should only go about 10 out. Because you also have to adjust for the fuel I'm going to use exploring the planets. So I then want to go here. And then work our way around. Or, if we come out over here, Nah, that's too much. So I think we'll kind of explore this southern track first and see what it gets us. As you can see, we are moving a lot better now. Now we could also explore a few of the other planets and check out their moons. Look at that turning radius, folks. Isn't that amazing? I believe this should be Jupiter right up here. And the game is played out in in-game time, and there are time limits to be concerned with. Hey, get back there. Hey, come on. Oh, it's Saturn. Really, there's only one moon on Saturn? And of course, this game was made when Pluto was still considered a planet, too. Alright, so what do we have on Titan? So, this is a good example of how to understand when to go to a planet and when not to. This planet is just not worth it to explore. As you can see by the lightning and earthquake, it means we're going to be dealing with hazards. And the only resources that we're going to be finding are base metal, so all on the bottom end of the pool. It's going to also cost me the fuel to land. And again, if I lose my lander, I am in deep trouble. So let's head to Jupiter. Hey. Now that the controls work properly, we can actually play this. I think purple and red are good signs, but let's see. There is absolutely no reason to land on that planet, or that moon. Let's try our next one. Alright, that's blue. Blue is, or the light blue is 1. No, not worth it. If we're going to do this, we want to fill our ship with all manner of rare resources. It'll save us time. Alright, this looks like a good sign. That was red. We want orange for radioactive. It looks like there's some orange down there. But we have earthquakes to deal with. Hope I'm right. Bromine. Let's see. Yes. Doesn't make sense to go down again. So let's pop over here. Nice bright red planet. Okay, that looks like a lot of radioactives, but there is earthquakes, or there are earthquakes going on. While it may not look that hard, you need to be really careful here. Because again, anything that I lose, I will have to spend resources to replace. Hey. Whoa. Hey. Because all these are very valuable, it is worth it to come here and clean this place out. Resources do not come back. There we go. Yep, definitely worth it. Again, just one of these is 7 times more valuable than these. not sure if anyone's even watching this right now, or if it's just me talking to myself. I bet everyone's still celebrating Christmas right now. Maybe we can turn this into a Christmas tradition here. Wait, didn't we already go to Neptune? No, we went to Saturn. My mistake. Still not worth it to go to. Alright, so that means Uranus should be over here. Oh yeah, that's right, Uranus. But Uranus is not a gas planet, right? My elementary school astrology is failing me. Nope, it's a gas. I suppose we missed Mars, but I don't think there's anything good on there. And there's lovely little Pluto tucked in there. And we are going to Pluto. And you'll see why in a second. First, there's exotics. Those 5 are worth the most amount that we'll find. But look, there's a spaceship.
Attention, a big, mean, hostile alien vessel hovering overhead in an obvious attack posture.
Just gonna let this play out.
Captain Whiffle. I know you are going to torture me, so let's just get this over with right now. The coordinates of my homeworld, Spatewa, are 241.6 by 368.7, and the ultra-secret Spate cipher, which is known only by me and several billion other Spate, is Happy Muffy Duffy. Sorry about that little mistake with your landing vehicle. I was so startled when it approached my vessel in a threatening manner that my automated defense systems fired on it when it got too close. I hope nobody got hurt.
One second. And as an interesting fun fact, the voice of our friend here, I believe, is Greg Johnson, the creator of Toe Jam and Earl. Also, someone remember those coordinates, 241.6368.7. Because we'll probably be heading there at some point in the near future. I don't know if Huffy Muffy Guffy means anything, though.
Are you sure?
Now this part I will be fast forwarding through because there's just a lot of text here to get this guy on our side.
Well, our master is the... About 20... When we are...
There you go.
Originally... the ill...
Yep.
We decided that...
That's great.
Well... you build a strong...
Yeah, we're almost there.
Over the... Twice before... We are...
I'm just going to fast forward through this part because we're going to be here a while, going through all the dialogue options.
I am undone. You are... How true, Captain.
There we go.
Happy day.
Alright, now he's on our side. And all those cost us our crew to get him on there. Alright, so with that, we finished conquering the solar system here. I'm going to drop off our resources. I'm also going to stop off on Mars, just to make sure I didn't miss anything. Let me check the map. Oh good, it didn't mark them. Don't want to fly into the sun. It's just bad space etiquette. Alright, what's on Mars? Nope, definitely not worth it. And now we begin our odyssey into space. First, let me drop this off. We'll get more fuel. Probably upgrade more in terms of thrusters and turning jets. I'm not ready to give our ship combat abilities just yet. It's still pretty early.
Welcome back, Cap.
There you go.
Not a bad job, Captain. Try to avoid getting gruesomely killed, Captain.
I will. Alright, so before I forget, your crew is essentially your health. When a ship runs out of crew, it is dead. So let's fill this up now. I believe I can hold 90. Oh, never mind, 60. That should be more than enough to do some exploration. Let's see. You don't want more crew. Since I'm going to be trying to travel light, I shouldn't need additional storage just yet. So let's go for this. And we are getting there. Alright. It is now time, folks, to leave our solar system. Now that I have 60 instead of 30, it does give us freedom to do some exploring. I assume if we go here, we'll fall off the edge of the universe, so we'll try not to do that. This opens up things quite nicely. We could go as far as down here, and then work our way back up. We could start to go over to this line of planets here, or systems. And again, we have absolute freedom to explore, with the only constraint being the time when the major events start to happen. But hopefully we'll receive prompts and alerts for it. Again, I could spend like 10-15 minutes just going through each star. We're looking for a star that has no name to it. So, Hey, Gordo, thanks for coming on. Where to begin our journey? I'm gonna head here and then work our way up and around and back. Chances are we'll run out of resources long before, but it's good to start at your furthest point, just so we know we don't have to worry about fuel. This is the map of the universe. You missed the first 6 minutes of me messing with the emulator to get everything working. I would love it if Paul and Fred would watch this, but I have no idea how busy they are right now. Alright, we're in hyperspace now. This is where we're running out of fuel just by flying around. This is the freeware port, the Urquan Masters. But I do, for anyone who's wondering, I do own Star Control 1 and 2 off of GOG. But this is just the better version of those games. Or that specific game, I should say. It always gets me nervous watching that fuel count down. You don't want to run out of fuel in hyperspace, folks. Bad things can happen to you out here. I also really love this music, too. Alright. The first of many solar systems we're going to be exploring. Can't tell if this is a planet or just the background. Nope. Come on. This is why turning radius is very important for your ship. It just saves you a lot of time. Ooh. Kooky. Oh boy. So this is a trap planet right here. There is no reason to explore. We have earthquakes and lightning, very little resources, and it costs me 1 full point just to land. So we will not be going there anytime soon. Let's head over here. We're looking for life forms or rare resources. Let's see. Those are 2s, I believe. No, those are 1s. Never mind. Nope. Again, I'm trying to be picky about the resources we go down for to conserve fuel, keep our crew alive, and to not waste time. Let's see if this is any better. The nib is not working out for us so far. Alright, so we have lots of earthquakes. How much does it cost me to land? Oof. No, thank you. It's only like this system is going to be a bust. Maybe this last planet will be our salvation. Come on. Something tells me it's going to be no. Nope, it's a gas giant. Well, we got a whole lot of planets to explore, though, so maybe we'll get lucky. I would really like to find a planet with some life on it, so that I can get build up my supply of knowledge there. So we're off again. If you see black marks on our map in the bottom right, that means there are other ships out there. Just one planet here. Again, I don't know what to expect for the most part. Let's see. Oh, that's not good. Man. The universe has slim pickings today. I do know that Alpha Centauri usually has a lot of good resources to it. But this interstellar trip better bear some fruit soon, or we're in trouble. Alright, so we have 3 planets here. That's a green sun, too. Music's nice and relaxing, isn't it? Come on, give me something good. Ooh. That's a lot of blue. Blue is 4? Yeah, I think that's worth it, depending upon what our... Yeah, this is definitely worth it to explore. Gotta watch out for those damn earthquakes. And yes, I know the blue is blending into the blue background as well. Maybe we'll get it all in one trip. And I may have to do one more. Yeah, it's worth it just to grab this one last one. Especially when there's only 0.2 to land. Alright, we're finally making money, folks. If we do happen to run into any combat, will we make use of our fleet there? Well, that's usually a gas giant. The white one. Let's see what this one has. Green and blue. Green is 5, so yeah, let's go for it. Any threats here? Guess we're on a nice relaxing planet here. As a very weird tangent, for some reason I'm reminded of Sim Earth. I just wonder if anyone ever made another game like that. I think there's one more planet in this system. I know. And for you guys watching this live or recorded, let me know if you want to see this continue as a minor Let's Play series for the week. Because I know not a lot of people are watching this right now live, but it could also be the fact that it is Christmas Day. Ooh. This looks particularly dangerous. Oh god. Oh, we found life forms. Damn. That's going to call for a reload. But I already know that the nib over here is not worth going to. One of the things that I need to get is get upgraded shields for my landers, which will allow me to have some defense against earthquakes and lightning strikes. But to do so, I need to get resources in terms of knowledge. But it's typically good to save often for those very reasons. Because if I had to, I would have to go all the way back to Earth, buy a new lander, and then go all the way back out again. And it's just not worth the time and the resources for that. Almost back. Yep, I would love to see more games take on Star Control 2. As we talked about, there are other games that have done this open universe kind of thing, but they're more on the simulation side rather than like this action adventure. And because of that, they can be very fiddly to play. We tried that Star Traders game like last month, and it just didn't work for me. Oh yeah, that's right. We are heading to Zeta. No, I have not heard anything other than them taking the games off of GOG. I wonder if I can look that up while we're heading to the next planet. Made there. No. Last update was December 4th on their website. Alright. Here we go again. Really careful, because these earthquakes can pop up anywhere and at any time. Okay, then we do that. Yeah, right now the whole case is definitely a matter of he said, he said. Starrock says they got everything legit. Fred and Paul say that Starrock is strong-arming them in terms of the rights. It just seems like a very sticky mess at the moment. Green. I'm going to try that rare planet one more time, but I'm going to save beforehand, just to be on the safe side. One of the challenges of Star Control 2 is doing planets that you're not really supposed to be able to handle, but get those sweet, sweet resources anyway. Yeah, I know. Starrock says everything is legit, while Fred and Paul say that no, they don't own the rights. I really don't know who to believe at the moment. It's just a weird circumstance for sure. believe the special planet was the one to the northwest. Oh no, this is it. Just to be on the safe side, let's save it this time. Oh boy. If it's looking like I'm not doing it, we'll just reload. Don't bite me. Whoa. Alright. The good thing, we actually got some data on that one. Yeah, I heard about that. Let's not risk things further, because we have plenty more planets to explore. I'd love to talk to Brian again, but again, with it being holiday week and then New Year's, it makes no sense to be emailing people right now. Alright, we've been to the Neb. Huh. Where's Earth? There we are. Pro tip, don't forget where Earth is on the map. Or you will be in deep trouble. Alright, to the next planet we go. Oh, got a lot of planets in this one. I'm gonna try not to save scum, but if the need comes up, I will have to use that. Yeah, I've been keeping an eye on Jake and Cliff as well. Ugh, that is not worth it to go on. I do wish them the best of luck. So I would love to see them take that further. I just wonder if they got any major coverage from like the bigger YouTubers or streamers. Other than me, of course, right? A yellow planet. No. Yeah, that is horrible to land on. Again, this is why I upgrade the thrusters and turning jets. It makes this part of the game a lot easier to bear. Just imagine if we were still using the old turning radius. And speed. Hey, 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 get back here. Let's see. Ooh. Hello. Oh, I'm gonna risk it, folks. Yeah, and I haven't seen any of the big name people even mention one of my top 10 games of the year. This is gonna be a good time to save it, because it's about to get hairy. Whoa! Must get resources. Come on. Whoa! Alright. Those are all exotics. No, one that hasn't been listed yet. Alright, that was certainly worth the trip. Show me purple. greens and yellows. You would think I would know what all the colors mean by now, but I don't. That's worth it. At the Ptolemy here is starting to pay off for us. Alright, uh-oh. Maybe not. Maybe not. Nope. Let's get the hell out of there. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Don't worry, this is why we saved. That's what an 8 on the lightning scale does. Do I? Nah. For 0.9, it's not worth it. Alley-oop. Let's try our little orange plant here. Oh boy. It's another 8 on lightning, and it costs 1 to land. No. At some point, it may be worth it to come back to these planets with upgraded landers. But for right now, it's just too damn hazardous to do it. Alright. We've been to blue. Did I already do yellow? I think we did this one already. Is this Uria World? Yeah. But just getting those exotics can easily pay for this trip. Alright, been to blue, yellow, white. Or I should say teal. There it is. It's so amazing that this game, from a technology point of view, came out over 20 years ago. Ooh, hello. Oh boy. The bad news, this is going to be one I'm going to save Scum on, possibly. There's a lot of creatures here for me to take, but look how much fuel it's going to cost me per trip. Die, flowers. We're using our little tiny micro laser here. Again, because nothing resupplies, I have to make these planets worth my while. Careful here. Whoa, that was close. And as you can see, some enemies or some aliens will attack you. Other ones will just be moving around like so. I've almost have a full supply. I wasn't even paying attention to the map down there. I'm just trying to keep an eye on those damn tremors. Whoa. This makes you jumpy after a while. Alright, there's 3 more points here on the map. If this fills me up, don't want him to run into me either. That will do a lot of damage. We're not going to make a second trip just for fuel concerns. No, that's good. Come on, almost got it. And yes, those tremors can pop up literally right underneath my ship and do massive amount of damage. Alright. that was a really good planet. Just for the knowledge we're going to get from those aliens I captured, even though they bit me a few times. If we start to get down below like 10 crew, that'll be our time to return. But hopefully we'll be good. Alright, 2 and 2. Oh. This is another one that could be worth it too. How much fuel is it going to cost me? That's not bad. This is going to be like a low vacation compared to that last world. Yeah, this is our little honey hole, it looks like. And while, for those of you watching this right now, aren't seeing what this will benefit us, it will benefit us very soon. Alright. Yeah, it's worth it. All that lovely resources. Again, we don't want gray if we can help it. Alright, very nice. How are we doing in terms of cargo? 230 left. Yeah, I'm trying to be lean in terms of what we're picking up. Alright, so we did blue, pink, there's a green, and then there's another purple. No. Let's head over here. Something tells me we'll probably run out of storage before we finish exploring this group of planets. Is it worth it for green? Green is 5. Alright, let's go for it. There's gonna be some earthquakes. Oh. The 360 analog stick is also very touchy for this kind of game, because this game was not ever designed around a thumbstick. It's not worth it to go back down for another 0.8. Alright, that I believe is all the planets in this system. Again, I know there's good stuff in Alpha Centauri, and I believe Zeta Centauri as well. So I think what we'll probably end up doing is going here, coming back up, and then coming back out again. Because I don't think we're going to have the resources to explore it all. Once we get an upgraded lander, the sky's gonna be the limit for getting resources. Ooh, that's a lot of planets. Some of these systems are very plain or barren, and others are just gonna be full of stuff to find. Alright, No lightning. Nah, those are all very lows. Let's see. What's the quickest way to explore? Maybe go up and then come back around? Ran right into a plant and didn't realize it. Oh, that looks very nice. I believe that is gold. Oop. What's it gonna cost me to land, though? That's kind of a lot, though. Yeah, this is the one bad thing. There's lots of gold here, but it's going to cost me a lot of fuel to mine it all up. So gold, well, gold is on the higher end of the side here. So it may just be worth it to spend the time. And sadly the fuel to do it. It's a reasonably safe planet. But as I said a few minutes ago, chances are we're going to run out of space long before we run out of areas in this sector to explore. And then, well, might as well clean the planet up. Actually, we are completely out of room, aren't we? Yes. Well, what do you know? We are we are stocked to the gills here. Alright, so we explore those four. I do want to come back here, hit these. Wow. I did not think we were going to run out of space so quickly. It may be worth it to buy a cargo container. Because look at this, I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 planets, and who knows how many moons left to explore. We should also be getting some alerts about things going on in the galaxy. I'm debating if I just want to go to Alpha Centauri already. Back to Earth. Jeez. Completely missed that. I'm pretty sure an event has happened.
Hello, Captain. I've been waiting to...
There you go. Right, okay. But first, let's unload and make some money.
Excellent work. Farewell, Captain.
Hey, Jarvis, thanks for coming on. Things are going well with the stream. Although I think it's pretty quiet tonight with everyone celebrating Christmas. There we go, let's fill that up. How much is a crew going to cost me here? Oh, I'm sorry, not a crew pod, it's storage. Alright, let's double our capacity. And I'm gonna get one more turning jet now. You've never heard of this one, interesting. This is considered one of the top games ever made, Star Control 2. Came out in, I want to say, 91 or 92, if I remember right. Alright, so we know... something came from the Rigel system. Now here's a question for everybody. Where is Rigel on this map? Canopus, Alpha... I know we just came from Alpha Ptolemy. Yeah. Where is Rigel? Rigel, where are you? Ganosaurus, Alphasaurus. There it is. It's right up there. So the question is, do we head there first? Or do we go back down here and continue harvesting? I kind of want to still hit these last points here. And then maybe shoot back up to Rigel and then work our way back. Because if we don't make our ship powerful enough, we're not going to be good to anybody. Alright, back we go. And the fact that I'm trying to travel lean in terms of resources and landing should give us enough time to head there. And we haven't ran into the fan favorites yet. I don't know if my thrusters have any impact in space. What I may do is just explore these last 3 systems and then immediately shoot up to Rigel. 3, go to Rigel. And we still need to hit Alpha Centauri because there is something important there. Alright, we're back. And this time we have double fuel capacity. Alright, now we explore the bottom ones. Wait. Oh no, we have to go up to the white one again. My mistake. And no, we're not hitting that one. That's just suicide. Let's try this. 3 and a 3. Nope. Again, we're looking for higher valued resources. There we go. We went to the first yellow one, that was the gold planet. Let's see what we have right here. Ooh. That is a lot of gold. It's gonna cost us a lot of fuel to get this. But, as you can see, it's definitely worth it. This will probably pay for our cargo expansion right here. And I haven't done it yet, but you can shoot the resources and kill it by accident, so you gotta watch your shots. Yummy, yummy gold. If it's looking like we're down to like 200-300 spots in our cargo bay, I'll probably just head straight for Rigel and be done with it. Because the missions are time sensitive. This little cluster right here has been paying off really nicely. What do we have? Oh, jeez. Hope no one's watching this in a dark room right now. That probably just hurt your eyes. Alright. Show me... hold on. Okay, no life forms. But blues and greens. Huh? I would say that's worth it. At least for the green part. And it doesn't look like there's any threats. Have they, like, are these names real? Like, I know, like, Argon and stuff like that are real, but gadolinium? That can't be a real thing, right? Any chemists watching this right now? Like, Argon, I know that's real. I haven't failed chemistry that badly. Alright, we won't need to return to this one. Alright, I've been there. We have this little one, and then south to west. Oh boy. Alright, we know there are living things on this planet. We also know there's going to be lightning. Or, I'm sorry, not lightning. Earthquakes. Honestly, shouldn't have picked that up. Get back here, you dancing alien, you. This is very dangerous, actually. I don't want the metal. I just want the people here to... basically kidnapping aliens at this point. Oh wait, they're all bouncing around here. Where are you? Come on. That was just lucky right there. Two more. Back here, you. Come on. Okay, let's try it this way. Anyone want to play that Benny Hill music? Got him. There we go. Go on, get back. How are we doing? Ooh. We have gold. We have orange for radioactive. But it's gonna cost me 1 fuel just to land. Let's hope it's worth it. Yeah, no. Don't hit me. Don't hit me. Yeah. I'm not gonna take the chance of getting struck by lightning. You know, I didn't realize this, but I can actually see my storage underneath my crew. I don't know if that is a mod feature or if that was in the original UI. You learn something new every day. Ooh. This could be a really good world. Oh, God. It's gonna be a very expensive world to land on. Please no lightning. Damn it. I said no lightning. Yeah, we're only gonna get 1 trip on this planet. It's supposed to be 3 to pop these. Is that one more alien over here? Damn. Almost got away without that extra hit. I see there's 1 alien down there, but it's not worth it to go. Alright, let's see what we got here. Alright, let's see what we have. Oh, jeez. That's a lot. Nope, not worth it. Jeez, I can't believe we've almost filled this whole thing back up again. Nope. Ooh. Well, this is certainly a plan worth going on. Very good payday for us once we get back. Oh, did not want to do that. But I just have a feeling we better hit a ride joint for this. At least there's no... Damn. Gotta be careful here. Careful. Let's get the hell out of there. We're not gonna make another trip back down. Alright, I've almost filled up my first tank. Into yellow, or I'm sorry, built in orange. Don't even been to purple yet. Let's see. Oh wait, we were here. Never mind. Really want to hit Alpha Centauri. Alright, been there. That's this one. Oh boy. That's a lot of earthquakes. Alright, Josh, you have a great night and a happy holiday to you. I don't know. I don't think it's worth it. At least not yet. To go there. Alright, there's still 1, 2, 3. There's Rigel. I want to take a gamble here. In terms of time, we've been going for about an hour and a half right now. I figure we'll go for maybe 20, 30 more minutes, and then we'll wrap it up. Ooh, that's a lot of planets. Oh, this is Earthquake Central. No. Not worth it. Blue is what? Is that middle? Yeah. 0.2. I suppose we could fly up on this. So that. Alright. We're officially into my second tank now, so I won't be a little bit more discerning. Nope. Wasn't worth it. I think what I will do is head to Rigel after this. I just have a bad feeling in the back of my head. And then once we've gotten all the thrusters and burners on our ship, that will free up our resources for pure upgrades after that. Alright, show me something good, yellow. Yellow planets have been good to us so far. You guys also notice that we have not had one fight in the last like hour. May even be worth it by a second fuel tank. Chlorine, eh? Okay, that's red. No, not worth it. Again, if you're not careful, you can load up on useless resources and just waste time and fuel doing so. And for those of you watching this right now, either live or recorded, this is not a small game. This is back in the day when games were meant to be played for a very, very long time. Although I'm sure there are speedrunners who have done this and who knows how fast. How does anyone usually speedrun this game? Alright, this should be the last hit here. Jeez. Striking out all over the place. not put it off anymore. 16. Yeah, we'll be good. Before I go, let me just check something here. So I've been here, I've been here, I have these two left. So while we're waiting, how's everybody doing tonight? Just enjoy the lovely space music while we're waiting. I'm taking it right to the limit, aren't I, Phil? Oh, we have an alien. Let me just save here before we go flying off. I need to make sure that we do not go below 7.2 in terms of fuel. That's a gas. And you knew folks are gonna enjoy this one.
Attention, Starship. We are the Stockpot Pit. Make no hostile actions. We come in peace and with goodwill. But if you make one false move, you're vapor. Don't worry. My companion is just a bit nervous. No, I'm not. And argumentative. No, I'm not. We are a scout vessel dispatched from our home world. We have traveled far through hostile, uncharted space to find you. We hail from the green dwarf star at coordinates therefore, Kernup. Aha! Bahoy hoi! No, you idiot. In their coordinate system. Oh, coordinates 400.0 by 543.7.
Alright. We'll need to head there at some point.
He is. No, she is. No, I'm not. Yes, you are. Christ, we've been through this a million times. That doesn't change anything. You're the thought. Well, Captain, as you can see, this is a point of some contention. Thought! Hooray! That we finally found our saviors. Maybe. At last, our search is over. It is just as the great crystal ones promised. They look sneaky. I think they're lying. Quiet, fool. Can't you see our nightmare is over? This ship is from the great crystal one's fabled alliance. The alliance of 3 stars. Maybe. Our planets are under attack from an invading horde. We do not know who they are or why they are here. We are being blown to bits. Fleets of alien ships appear out of nowhere, then unleash terrible destructive energy. Fortunately, they release these energies on each other. Unfortunately, they favor combat near strong gravity wells. Their stray shots regularly strike the surface of our planet, often with tragic results. Fortunately, they have never found our homeworld, only our colony planets. Unfortunately, all of our colonies have perished as a consequence.
Alright, let's help them out.
We are a relatively peaceful group of species. Unless we're angry. So we find ourselves in need of help. We only need a little because of our desperate situation.
Desperate is too strong a word. I think troublesome is more like it.
In our ancient past,
I'm going to just read the text here.
some of the vessels are huge green battleships which launch wave after wave of small fighters.
The other ships are black as space, and their hulls are carved with strange alien writing.
In combat, the two ships seem evenly matched.
One fires blasts of fusion energy, while the other launches spinning projectiles.
And I know who they are, and they're not easy to fight.
These are the words we have prayed for.
Hey, this trip's not a waste after all.
More than anything, we seek an ally to help us survive in this hostile universe.
We're having some problems of that general nature.
But we are only emissaries. You must meet with our leaders. They are wiser, more powerful beings.
They look just like us, though.
Fly to the star called Alpha Tucanae. The planet closest to the sun is our home.
And if possible, hurry.
Alright, Alpha Tucanae. Alpha Tucanae. There you are. Oh my goodness, it's 38 away. Almost 40 fuel points just to get up there. Which means we're going to need about 80 just to guarantee ourselves a trip back. Eesh. That's going to be tricky. They have the two most powerful races in Star Control fighting near them. Now, we gotta make this trip worth our while. That's blue. Alright. So remember, I am under a time constraint here. Is not paying out like I was hoping. Is that all the planets? Yes. Alright. Earth is again down there. Let's head for Sirius. So I can just slingshot right over to Earth from there. Wait, did we do blue already? Yeah, we did. And again, I would really like to hit this cluster right there. What is nice about this game is I can check my emails and Twitter while I'm waiting between planets. It's closing in fast. I don't have high hopes for this. Will it prove me right? Oh, this is gonna be fun. It's gonna be another saving situation. Oh boy. Get ready for the pain, folks. I think I can do that a little bit better. If I can land right on top of it. Okay, we won't be trying that one again. Alright, is there any place close I can go to really fast? 2, and pop right back up. I would like to get that middle tank, or that second tank at least halfway full before we head back. Is it gonna be? Oh boy, we got. It's combat time, folks.
We come in peace. This is Probe 2418-B. We are on a peaceful mission of exploration. Priority override. New behavior dictated. Must break target into component materials.
Oh, that's not good. Butt bomb, go. Butt bombs, truly the greatest weapon of all time. Bingo. I'll gladly take all that. I'm coming down to the wire here on fuel. Hopefully these last ones will not be gravity dependent or gravity heavy. Oh, very nice. Oh boy. Don't hit me, don't hit me, don't hit me. I can do it for point 2. Almost. probably buy a second fuel tank, maybe even a third one. Since we're heading back after this, we might as well capitalize. Let's head back home. There. Should end with 5 fuel left. Let's see. Oh. Nevertheless, that was a really good expedition. So 1 fuel gives me 60, so 120.
Ah, Captain, I'm glad you're back. I've been waiting to inform you of a new situation. A previously unknown alien race has recently made contact with our base. They call themselves the Melnorme, and they're anxious to initiate trading relations with us. If we are interested, they suggest making a rendezvous at Alpha Centauri.
That's why we go to Alpha Centauri.
This will really... Goodbye.
What do I want to do here? Six. Fuel's gonna kill me. If we want to do more in terms of combat, we probably need to buy a dynamo. Look at that. Alright, I know since it's getting kind of late on Christmas Day, that not too many people are watching right now. So, I'm going to upload this around noon on Tuesday. Like I said, let me know if you want to see the series continue at least for the rest of the week. If there's not enough interest, I'll move to something a little bit more current. But anyway, thanks so much for watching. If you're new, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Check back for daily discussions on game design here and on game wisdom, where we examine the art and science of games. This has once again been Star Control 2. Until our next stream, have a great holiday, and I'll see you all next time. Take care.